Okay, so obviously with any manip strat, how you enter the room is the first step, basically. So like, usually when I speedball out, I get hit by this, I'm like in the air and I just like aim up, right? Shoot this door open, and you stand right here just to stand. You don't want to be standing. You get up, then you morph, and you just drift right. And you want to enter like this. In morph ball, you'll make it to the ledge every time as long as you morph. If your trouble is you're hitting the door, you can wait a bit. But if you get a good speedball out and actually like unmorph and shoot while you're in the air here before you land, it's a little tricky. Your shot actually has enough momentum where you can like jump immediately and like get through the door without touching it. But like if you don't do that, you're gonna have to wait a bit. See, that's the difference, right? See, if I'm landing, my shot's traveling slower, so if I jump right away, whereas if I like to do it while I'm in the air, it's awesome. Yeah. You just want to make sure you don't get hit by the door. And you want to drift right there while morph ball. Then here you want to hold left. You want to lay the bomb before you touch this, like right about here, like before you touch it. It's not entirely important, but it's more consistent this way. If you mess up this first step, it's not a big deal. Generally, won't cause too many issues. You may or may not, in messing with it, feel like you have to adjust accordingly how you bomb the next spots. But basically, you here and you use a shot to stop yourself from being hit up. You don't jump. I jump for like literally everything except for like this. You just roll left. You lay the bomb as soon as you get here. Okay. And then you want to head right. See how the left side of the screen? All you can see, you can see like a tiny bit of the block, but like you can only see the bomb, right? And it's the entire bomb's on the left side of the screen. You want to roll to here, and you want to stop for like a fraction of a second. You don't want to head back left right away, but you also don't want to be stopped here for true bombs. So like just a fraction of a second. It's very quick. Like you can think of it as instead of like going from right to left on the D-pad, you release right and then you press left instead of just, instead of right left, you just right release and then left. So right, left. Super quick. Super tiny pause. And then you just lay bombs. I mash here to make sure I'm laying these as soon as possible. And then when you get here, you want to unmorph right here and you spin jump up and you want to ledge grab this. Unmorph. Come out. Morph. Spin jump and ledge grab this. And then you run off. What I do is I actually buffer this jump. So like when I'm in the air, I hold a jump button. That when I land, I just press right and I jump. You can like release the D-pad so that you fall like closer, but you want to fall like right here. You can manually do this jump if you want, but I have the most success where I just buffer the jump. And then you get up here. And this key hunter, there's all three of them are here. Holy moly, look at that. Never seen that. So this key hunter here, if you're too slow, he'll be like up here and he'll swoop. And as you're running by, he'll get clipped on the way by. That means you were too slow. Okay? Yeah, I wasn't too slow, so he didn't get me. And if you come up here, see, I did it wrong there. And I figured I did because I paused too long. But you can still roll under him like that if you want. But I paused too long when I was coming back to the right. I figured that was going to happen, but sometimes you surprise yourself. If this happens, you just jump over him, and it still works up here, see? Easy. So that's one way where you can mess it up, but you don't like actually take any hits from messing it up. Like that's one way that it works. It's a slower way, but it works. Standard way. Should be good. You see, split the uprights right there. Easy. Right? That's really all it is. It's just, you lay your bombs. I laid mine really early, so I waited a tiny second before, yeah, if you're too slow, that guy will swoop down and come and get you. And see, here I end up being too fast on my way up. What happened is this top guy up here, he came back to the right instead of going all the way to the left because I came back right too quickly. What helps me for this, you also can like go not as far back to the right, I suppose. What helps me for this is I actually, instead of trying to jump like super optimally from like under it, I actually go here. I like kind of go further to the left than need be and like jump back right. So instead of like trying to do super optimal jumps, I do some, you know, I jump a little bit later. It also makes the ledge grabs easier because you're not like jumping from below, like back like that. But I messed up the beginning part. It's a lot harder to do this while you're talking. Good. Simple.